Welcome to a vlog. Me and my daughter are going to the city today. So we're going to take the bus at around 9:31 or 10, depending if we get to the bus on time. And
I need my backpack on.
yes, she apparently she needs her backpack on, but when she has her coat on. So me and Aria are leaving now. We're going to go get my bus pass. And then we're heading to the bus stop. So now we're heading to the 419 bus. We're going to take it at 9:31. So we have a lot of time to get there. We have enough time to get there. It's so weird not seeing Marcos here anymore. Sometimes I still expect to see it. But just wait until May this coming year. It'll be a year since they knocked it down. So we're going to be walking up this street here, which is known as Maple. There's two ways we can go to the bus stop that we are heading to. This is a small bus that goes around the town from the bus stop to where the Veterans Hospital is. So this street is called Maple. So one way I could go is past the bus stop up ahead and then basically around the college. Or I can go up Maple and get to the bus stop I want to get to, going on the entrance to the college on Maple, which is this street here. Okay, so we're currently on Maple. So the entrance that gets onto the campus of the college is just up ahead. The 411 is just behind me. This is an express bus to Linongru, but we're taking 419, which is express to the 419 is express to Fairview. Because usually when I go to the city, I usually take the 211, the 411, or the 405. But I feel like taking the 419 to across the street to Fairview, to the Tim Hortons, and then I want to go to the Marshall store there. And then we'll take the 470 to Côte-Nord 2. So from where I live, there's more than one bus that can take me to where I want to be. So we're almost at our bus stop, which is right at the end over there. And I just saw the bus that I believe we're taking. If it's not our bus, then the next one after it is our bus. So this is the bus I usually take when I go to Fairview, and I used to take it when I would go to my appointments at the Brunswick Medical Center. And the Tim Hortons that we're going to is right at the corner where the Brunswick Medical Center is. And we're at the bus stop right on time. I don't see the bus right now. So either that driver's a few minutes early and notices it and took a little pause and over there. I don't know. Because sometimes when I walk around here, I see, oh, there's the bus. So we're here right on time. There's our bus. And there's the stop. So this is the 419 bus. It's an express bus from where we live to Fairview. A lot of the college students do take this bus. So Aria and I are currently on the bus. We're on the 419. There's Aria. I brought her tablet with us because it'll make her happy. And it'll keep her calm as well when she needs to use it. So we just got off the 419 bus. There's Fairview. And we're going to the Tim Hortons, which is on the corner over here. And then we'll go to the Marshalls, and then we'll take the 470. So we're in no hurry, and we're making perfect timing. As you get to the corner here, you start to see the Brunswick Medical Center, which is where I used to go for my appointments when I was pregnant with my daughter. This is where I would go to see my gyno. And they would be playing Mr. Bean in the waiting room. Like, I remember sitting there and waiting to see my gyno, Dr. Simone. And I remember they would have Mr. Bean playing, they would have episodes playing, and then the second movie mostly came on whenever I was here, but yeah, usually it was the second movie that mostly came on. The first one came on maybe once or twice when I was here. I mentioned that I like the second better than the first. So there's the Brunswick Medical Center. I've mentioned before that I make these vlogs mostly for my boyfriend because I live in St. Anne's. As I was saying, I mostly make these vlogs for my boyfriend because I live in St. Anne's and he lives in the city, and I only get to see him once in a while, not all the time. So now we're at Tim Hortons. Aria wanted me to share my wrap, so she wanted to try a bite, and she's like, "Oh, I liked it." So I traded her the rest of my wrap for one of the halves of her bagel and cream cheese. So it is currently 10:42. We're finished having breakfast at Tim Hortons. Now we're going to Marshall's. I want to look at the pink purses there mostly. Apparently Aria wants an orange purse. We'll see. We'll see. When I first started coming out this way, I first started coming out here around the time I got my first vaccine, because I got my first and second doses of the vaccine, the COVID vaccine, at Bob Briney in Point Claire. And I would come out towards Fairview, walk around Fairview, mask on and everything. Well, there is another way you can walk to get out of this parking lot instead of walking in front of the mask. See, I didn't know that. Now I do. Anyways, so I would go to the Tim Hortons. I would go to Fairview, walk around Fairview a bit. Actually, no, I would go to the Tim Hortons first, and then I would go to Indigo Bookstore, which is right over there. And then I would go to Fairview, and then I headed off to get my vaccine. And I did that the second time as well. And the more I came out this way, the more I got used to coming out this way all the time again. So I always, before going back to the city, I always came out to Point Claire and went to Fairview. I think going to Fairview helps me get comfortable going to be able to go back to the city. Because we all had to wear masks on the bus, obviously, and I wasn't used to wearing a mask for long periods of time, but I did it. Yay me. So me and Aria just left Marshall's. I got myself 2 new purses. They're small ones, which is a good size for an arena whenever I go to a concert, like the one I'm going to in April. I'm seeing Nicki Minaj in April. So I want to try to get pink things. Pink outfits, pink purses, pink I want to make a statement. So we're just waiting for the lights so we can take the 470. We went to Marshall's. I got a nice pair of pants. There was another pair just like it that was on liquidation, but the pair that I got was not on liquidation, so no arguments. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not making an argument. You know, it's the price. You have to pay. You know, it's not. If something's on liquidation and they have another pair that isn't, you know, don't argue with them. And that's what I'm not going out to do. I'm not going out to argue with people who run businesses or at the end of the day are earning money. So there's a winter store here. I think this was the one that was upstairs in Fairview. Looks like now it's downstairs, and I don't know if there's a entrance that goes into Fairview. We'll see. But after we look around, I'm looking at the purses, that's why. I'm looking for pink purses. I think it was upstairs, this one. Okay, so I found a Juicy Couture bag. This is the big duffel bag. $59. That I would not bring to a concert for sure. So now we're on the 470 on our way to Cote for Two. I bought Aria a purse. Apparently she wants everything that she gets to be orange. This is a really cool bus for anyone who doesn't know. This is a recording bus. So we just got off the 470 and now we're gonna go to Cote for Two Metro. There's a bus that comes here from Beaujoy. If you're ever taking the bus from Beaujoy. One of my siblings used to go to college nearby. And I remember coming off the metro and having to go bring her saxophone to her. There's Cote for Two Metro.
Prochaine station du collège.
Nope.
Prochaine station de la Savane. Station de la Savane.
Wow. Rain. Water. And the sea.
She's gonna know the city by the time
Station Snowdon.
she's a teenager. This is one of my favorite stations.
My kid's guy.
Oh.
My kid's guy.
So I got a seat, which is nice. Yeah, this is one of my favorite stations. But I like stations that look like this.
Villa Maria.
So whenever I come to the city, this is the metro station I get off at, Lianon Group. They always have this display out. Because you never know when you need something. Hi. That's my kid. So now we are currently at Alexis Mion. Oh, I didn't know there was a guy goods here. I want to look around Ardennes. And then me and Ari are going to Dollarama. She wants some snacks. So I'm going to get her some treats or whatever, some snacks.
You're wacky.